It's a special Top 5 Tuesday from the show floor of the National. And we've got football, basketball, and baseball cards going up and down to tell you about now. Hello, sports card investors, and welcome to another Top 5 Tuesday. I am filming this right before the 2024 National Sports Card Convention wraps up. We thought it would be fun to do a Top 5 here from the National to bring to you because, man, this National has been fantastic. Hopefully you've been watching all of our coverage on our Sports Card Investor channel. It has been an awesome week. We put out so many videos from the National. My team did an amazing job. Kudos to my production team and everybody involved in this year's National. It has been so much fun, and hopefully you got some of that as you were able to watch from home. But hey, let's talk about the cards that have been hot here at the National, the cards that are going up and down the most in today's Top 5 cards. And of course, today's Top 5 is brought to you by Whatnot. Whatnot is an awesome place to buy boxes and singles and breaks 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, auctions starting at $1. There's always something fun happening on Whatnot. Cards HQ Shop has 3 different channels on Whatnot, so join the fun today. That QR code on your screen is going to give you $15 free towards your first purchase for a brand new account on Whatnot. I'm also going to put a link in the show description below to get that $15 free as well. All right, let's start today's show by taking a quick look at the market pulse by market movers. We are relatively flat. Things have been relatively flat recently here in the sports card market. We are still up a little bit on the year overall, which is great to see. And of course, an event like this, like the National and football season now around the corner, typically brings some heat to the sports card market. So it will be exciting to see what sports card prices do here in the next few weeks. I think there are some good days ahead. But now let's talk about some of those cards that are going up and down the most. It is time for today's Top 5 cards. We're starting today with a cold card, as we do every week, because it's a reminder that sometimes the really hot cards at shows like this, sometimes they become cold in the weeks after. So you always have to be careful whenever you're buying the cards of the brand new players, especially rookies and prospects of those types of players. And this guy is an example of that. Our cold card is James Wood, the center fielder for the Washington Nationals. Now, Washington has had a disappointing season so far. They've got a losing record. I think they're 48-56. Now, there was a lot of excitement around James Wood. He was considered one of their top prospects. He actually got called up to the majors back in July, and when he got called up, there was a lot of excitement about his call-up, and in fact, in his first 7 games, Wood batted .320. What a great start to his Major League Baseball season. His cards were hot because he came out of the gate hot. But guess what's happened since then? After those first 7 games, he then went into a slump. And in his last 14 games, James Wood has only been batting .146. Not a great batting average. And as that has happened, his card prices have sunk right as his batting average has sunk as well. Let me go into market movers here, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I've got his 2022 Bowman First Edition Sky Blue Foil in PSA 10. I've also got his 2022 Bowman Chrome Prospect Auto First in PSA 10 on the screen. I've also got that same card in raw condition on the screen. And I've got this one as well, his Best of 2022 Autographs Refractor from Bowman's Best in raw condition on the screen. But you can see all 4 of these following a very similar trend line on the graph. And that trend line, unfortunately, is quite a bit down. Down anywhere between about 38% and 46% down over the course of the last 30 days. The worst beat up of all of these cards is that PSA 10 of his Bowman Chrome Prospect Auto card from 2022 Bowman. 30 days ago, that card sold for $565. That card most recently sold for $338. It is down $227. That is down over 40% over the last 30 days. Not great days right now for James Wood. Hopefully he and the Washington Nationals turn things around. But now let's talk about cards going up, and we're starting with our investment card of the week. And this time it is Johnny Unitas, the golden arm. Johnny Unitas, one of the greatest all-time quarterbacks in football. And I've seen actually a number of Johnny Unitas' cards here around the show floor, some of his rookie cards. Those are great vintage cards to collect. Now, most people know that Unitas had a long career with the Baltimore Colts spanning from 1956 to 1972. He actually started, though, with the Pittsburgh Steelers back in 1955, and he ended with the San Diego Chargers for one season in 1973. He's known as Johnny U, or the Golden Arm, and deservedly so. 3 Super Bowl championships, 3 MVP awards, and he was a first-team All-Pro 5 different times. His rookie cards are in 1957 tops, and that is considered a landmark set because it marked a shift in card design and card content. The cards are horizontal, different types of imagery, more of a modern look than previous sets, and that has made his rookie cards extra desirable. Let's take a look at them here in Market Movers. I have brought up that iconic 1957 Topps card. You can see it here on your screen in 5 different conditions. We're going to look at this in PSA 8.5, PSA 8, PSA 7, PSA 6, and PSA 5. Now, over the last 6 months, over the last 180 days is what we're looking at, there's only one sale of the 8 and the 8.5, so we're not able to fully chart those, but you can see those go for a lot of money. The last 8.5 sold just recently for $36,000. Big sale on that card. The last 8 sold earlier this year for $9,900. The 7s are up 9% over the last 6 months. That most recently sold for $1,900. The PSA 6s are up 36% over the last 6 months. That most recently sold for $1,200. And the PSA 5 is up 8% over the last 6 months. That most recently sold for $610. So really, the last 6 months have been good to a lot of vintage cards. They've been especially good to Johnny Unitas' cards. If you're looking to pick up vintage and hold cards for a long time, historical cards, Johnny Unitas' rookies are ones you should definitely consider. But now let's talk about players who are playing today. In our number 5 spot today, it is Dylan Cease, the pitcher for the San Diego Padres. The Padres are actually having a pretty nice season. They're right above 500 right now. They're very much in the playoff hunt, and Dylan Cease is a big reason why. This season, he is 10-8 with a 3.50 ERA. What's most impressive is that he currently leads Major League Baseball in strikeouts with 168 strikeouts so far this season. And it was on Thursday where Cease tossed the second no-hitter in Padres franchise history, a 3-0 victory over the Washington Nationals. So whenever a pitcher does anything good like that, it puts their cards back on the map. That is what has happened with Dylan Cease. His cards are moving up right now in the market, and you can see what I'm talking about here. We've just brought Market Movers up on the screen. This is his 2014 Bowman draft. This is his first draft picks auto card in raw condition. This is, by the way, a very inexpensive card for a first auto. It's only $33 today, but believe it or not, this card is up 175% over the last 30 days. Even though it's just $33 today in raw condition, you could have bought that card for just $12 30 days ago. And how about his 2020 Topps rookie auto card? That card was also $12 30 days ago, and now it's selling for $21. And the PSA 9 version of that card, the Blue Wave Refractor out of 150 in PSA 9. Around 30 days ago, there was a sale of that card for $31. It most recently sold for $70. So I know there's not that many people out there with Dylan Cease cards. He hasn't been the most popular guy to chase. But if you are a Padres fan, or if you did somehow take a chance on his cards this year, you're being rewarded right now. We're going to basketball for the number 4 spot today, and we're going with a brand new player, a new draftee who many people are excited about entering this NBA season. It is Reed Shepard of the Houston Rockets. Now, Reed Shepard was from Kentucky. The Rockets selected Reed Shepard with the 3rd overall pick in the 2024 NBA draft. But what has people particularly excited about Reed Shepard and his cards right now is his performance during the Summer League. It was there where he was named first team all summer league. He averaged 20 points, almost 5 rebounds per game, and over 5 assists per game. He looked really good in this summer league, and people think he's going to be a great addition to what is a good young team in the Houston Rockets. This has people starting to chase his cards, and let's look at him here in Market Movers. We're looking at his 2023, his Bowman Chrome University first refractor card from 2023 Bowman Chrome University. We're also going to look at his Topps Chrome, McDonald's All-Americans Chrome autographs card. These are all, by the way, in raw. Oh, actually, the previous card was in PSA 10 condition. That one we're looking at in raw condition. And we're also going to look at the next one in raw condition as well. It's going to be his 2023 Bowman's Best University Best of 2023 autographs. The refractor number to 125. There it is right there on the screen. That's in raw condition as well. If you look at the chart, you can see all 3 of these have been moving up over the last 30 days. In fact, these are up anywhere between about 41% and all the way up at 108%. The card that's gone up the most is that 2023 the refractor autograph from Bowman's Best University out of 125. 30 days ago, someone was buying that card for $60. That card most recently sold for $125, more than doubling in price over 30 days. That's a nice return on Reed Shepard's cards. All right, it's time for our number 3 card of the week, and there's a reason why I put this card next to me today. You might recognize this card. This is the Caitlyn Clark 1-of-1 card that I picked up at the National. You saw me pick that up in one of our national videos. Well, her cards have been super hot in the sports card market. She is the number 3 card of the week, and deservedly so. She's having a great rookie season in the WNBA. We're just over 60% of the way through the season, and Indiana has actually put themselves in a position to make the playoffs, which is incredible considering how poorly the Indiana Fever started the season. They've really rallied back, and it is her increase in performance that is one of the big reasons why Indiana is now in that position. Recently, Caitlyn Clark shattered the WNBA single season assist record with 19 assists in one game. And her averages this season, she's averaging 17 points per game, almost 6 rebounds per game, and she leads the league in assists with over 8 assists per game for a rookie. That's absolutely incredible. She's doing great. By the way, before I show you her card prices, which are also great right now, let me give a shout out to Stand Up Displays. They make these incredible card stands, and they're doing a sale on their website right now on certain card stands like their Major League Baseball card stands. So go check out standupdisplays.co. That's standupdisplays.co to get awesome card stands. You can even get custom printed ones just like these. But let's now take a look at Caitlyn Clark's cards here in Market Movers. We're bringing up 4 of her cards on the screen. This is her iconic 2022 Bowman Chrome University, her first Bowman card in PSA 10 condition. We're going to look at that one. We're going to look at from 2022, her Bowman Best in PSA 10 condition as well. We're also going to look at the refractor of that first Bowman card. That one we'll look at in raw condition, and we're going to look at the refractor of the Bowman's Best University card in PSA 10 condition as well. Look at the graph. Her cards are super hot right now. Her cards are super hot right now. And you know what? I have to tell you, after seeing these graphs, I've decided that I am putting this beauty up for sale. It's on eBay. I put it up for sale. I decided just her stuff's so hot right now. I hate to part with such a beautiful card, but I did have to decide to do that because look at this. Her stuff is so hot in the market right now. All of these cards are up between 45% and 84% over the course. Actually, I should say they're all up between 32% and 84% over the course of the last 30 days. Look at that 2022 Bowman Chrome first card in PSA 10 condition. 30 days ago, that was $125. Today, that card is $230. All of these cards are moving up tremendously. Her Bowman's Best in PSA 10 went from $96 to $140. The refractor from Bowman Chrome in raw condition went from $70 to $125. It is great to see this surge of Caitlyn Clark prices, one of the great players right now in women's basketball. All right, it's time for our number 2 card, and man, the cards are just getting hotter and hotter as we go through this list. I'm super excited to say our number 2 card of the week is Bobby Whit Jr. I'm excited to say that. I've been buying some Bobby Whit cards here at the National. I love Bobby Whit Jr. This guy's a true card collector. I think it's great that he's doing so well in the majors, that we have somebody who really has a passion for sports cards, for baseball card collecting, who's also doing absolutely incredible things in the major leagues. And man, what a season Bobby Whit Jr. is having right now. The shortstop for the Kansas City Royals. By the way, the Royals overall are having a nice season this year, and Whit, big reason why, currently leading Major League Baseball with a batting average of .343. In his first 4 games following the All-Star break, he recorded 3 hits in each of those games with a pair of home runs. Unbelievable. In the month of July, Bobby Whit is batting .493. He was also the runner-up at the Home Run Derby. What a time for Bobby Whit right now. And guess what? What a time for Bobby Whit's card prices. Look at the graph. These things have really done well. We're looking over the last 30 days at a lot of his iconic cards. This is his 2020 Bowman Chrome Prospects card. We're going to look at that in PSA 10 condition. That's the Chrome Prospects, also the Paper Prospects in PSA 10 condition. We're going to take a look at here as well. We're going to look at his 2022 Bowman's Best Refractor in PSA 10. We're going to look at his Sapphire. There it is right there, Chrome Prospects in PSA 10. And how about his 2020? How about the Chrome Prospects Auto in PSA 10, a high-end card? Very nice high-end card. Look at all these jump in the market. Over the last 30 days, these cards are up anywhere between 5% and all the way up at 139%. We're seeing the most movement around this Bowman's Best Refractor card in PSA 10. That thing's jumped from $53 to $127 over the last 30 days. We've also seen it. Wow, look at this autograph card jump from $902 to $1,700 over the course of the last 30 days. His Chrome Prospects autograph card in PSA 10 condition. Now, not a lot of sales of that card. Will it really sustain? Is that just one outlier sale? Maybe that's a little bit of an extreme price that was paid for that card, and maybe it doesn't even get paid for eventually. I don't know. But it's clear overall that all of these cards are ticking up quite a bit. So if you've got any Bobby Whit in your collection, which I know a lot of you do, I do, very proud to have those cards in my collection. It's great to see all of these cards doing so well in the market right now. All right, we have reached that point in the show. It is time for today's number 1 card. And before I give it to you, let me remind you that all the charts and graphs from today's episode are from Market Movers. Market Movers has been incredibly helpful around the national show floor, being able to price out cards, being able to track all of the cards in my collection and know what they're worth. You guys should really get Market Movers, whether you ever go to a card show or whether you're just tracking your collection from home and seeing what cards do in the sports card market. Check it out. It's a great product. Go to sportscardinvestor.com and click Market Movers in the main menu bar, or go onto the app on your phone. Go to the App Store on your phone, search for Market Movers, and download the Market Movers app today. All right, here we are, guys. You ready for today's number 1 card? It is Jiren Duran, the left fielder for the Boston Red Sox. Deservedly so. Jiren Duran just won MVP of the All-Star Game. 5th player in Red Sox history to win the All-Star Game MVP award. He etched his name into the record books when he hit a 2-run go-ahead home run that lifted the American League to their win in the All-Star Game. Since the beginning of July, Duran is batting .306, having a really nice season. He's going to be a crucial part of the Red Sox push towards a wild card spot as we get here into the later part of this season. For all of these reasons, there's a lot of heat around Jiren Duran's cards, particularly some of the ones that I brought up on the screen today. Look at some of these cards. This is his 2020 Bowman Chrome Prospects Auto card. We're going to look at this in raw condition. This card is up 232% in the last 30 days. Check that out. Also, the Chrome version of that card, the Refractor Chrome, number to 499, is doing really well too. That card is up 77% over the course of the last 30 days. His Bowman Chrome Prospects, just a normal Chrome card, there it is, taking a second to load here at the National. the Wi-Fi. We've had some struggles with the Wi-Fi this week, but there it is. It's loaded now, and that one in PSA 10 condition. That one is up 57% over the course of the last 30 days. Finally, let's look at this card. Let's look at this card. This card's a nice one. This is his 2022 Topps Chrome rookie card. This is the purple refractor, number to 250. We're looking at this one in raw condition with the autograph on that card. A beautiful card. That one is up 215% over the last 30 days. You can see from the data how these cards have gone crazy. Cards that were $50 just 30 days ago are now selling for $166. It's been a great 30 days for Jiren Duran. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's top 5. I'm going to get a little rest now. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to rest the voice a little bit. But don't worry, we got more great coverage, recaps of the national box battles that are epic, epic box battles, all coming to you in the days ahead. So stay tuned to this channel. A lot of new great content coming your way. We appreciate you watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to go check out Market Movers right now. SportsCardInvestor.com, click Market Movers in the main menu bar, or download the Market Movers app to your phone. We'll see you next time. Take care.